Welcome to Legend Story. I'm Your Name. You have probably seen it online. Liam Neeson trying not to laugh in The Naked Gun. Brian Mills meets Frank Drebin. That time Liam Neeson broke character with Leslie Nielsen. There's just one problem. Liam Neeson was never in The Naked Gun. Not the first one, not the sequels, not even a cameo. So why does this myth persist? Why do thousands, maybe millions, swear they've seen him standing stone-faced next to Leslie Nielsen, fighting back laughter? And in this 30-minute deep dive, we're unraveling one of Hollywood's most persistent, misremembered moments. And along the way, we'll discover something surprising. Liam Neeson actually is funny, just not in the way you think. The confusion likely started in the late 2000s and 2010s, when Taken made Neeson the ultimate serious man in a silly situation archetype. People began retroactively inserting him into classic comedies, especially The Naked Gun, where straight-faced actors react to absurdity. But who was in The Naked Gun? Leslie Nielsen as the bumbling detective Frank Drebin, Priscilla Presley as his love interest, O.J. Simpson as Nordberg, Ricardo Montalban as the villainous Vincent Ludwig. Now, Montalban was tall, dignified, and had a commanding presence. In Naked Gun 212, he plays a villain who delivers lines with deadpan seriousness while surrounded by chaos. Exactly the energy people associate with Neeson. Add in AI-generated images, deepfake memes, and mislabeled YouTube clips, and boom, Liam Neeson in The Naked Gun becomes fact. It's a classic case of confabulation, our brains blending similar ideas into false memories. Serious actor plus absurd comedy equals must be Neeson. But here's the twist. Neeson himself has a rich, underappreciated comedic history. Just not with Nielsen. Far from being a humorless action figure, Liam Neeson has leaned into comedy many times, often with brilliant self-awareness. Let's break it down. Love Actually. As Daniel, the grieving widower helping his stepson navigate love, Neeson delivers both heartbreak and dry wit. I'm 71, Karen. I've had a wife, I've had kids, I've even had a dog. His timing is perfect, warm, awkward, and very human. Family Guy. For nearly 20 years, Neeson has voiced himself, often parodying his Taken persona. In one episode, he rescues Stewie from a playground. I don't know who you are, but if you don't give back that swing, I will find you. He's in on the joke, and clearly having fun. A Million Ways to Die in the West. In Seth MacFarlane's Western spoof, Neeson plays a villainous outlaw with hilarious menace. He commits fully to the bit. Daddy's Home 2. As the ultra-macho grandfather, he trades barbs with Mel Gibson and Mark Wahlberg. His deadpan delivery, I bench press sedans, is pure comedy gold. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. In the meal ticket segment, he plays a silent impresario touring with a limbless orator. The role is tragic, but his physical comedy and timing are masterful. Neeson doesn't do slapstick. He does deadpan, character-driven humor, the kind that works because he's usually so serious. As he told GQ, "Comedy is harder than drama. You have to be precise. But I love poking fun at myself." Even if Neeson had been cast in The Naked Gun, his style wouldn't have matched Leslie Nielsen's. Nielsen's genius was committing to the absurd with total sincerity. Falling down stairs, getting hit with pies, delivering nonsense with Shakespearean gravity. Neeson's comedy, by contrast, comes from restraint. He's funniest when he's barely reacting, like a statue slowly cracking. In The Naked Gun, the humor is external. Chaos, pratfalls, visual gags. In Neeson's comedy, it's internal. The tension between his dignity and the ridiculous situation. They're two different schools of funny. And let's be honest, by the time the Naked Gun trilogy wrapped in 1994, Neeson was deep in prestige drama. Schindler's List, Nell, Michael Collins. He wasn't chasing spoof comedies. He was building a legacy of emotional truth. So why does this myth matter? Because it reveals how pop culture memory is fragile. In the age of TikTok, Instagram Reels, and AI, false clips spread faster than truth. A 3-second edit can rewrite history. And Neeson is the perfect target. Tall, serious, deep voice, known for a particular set of skills, often placed in absurd fan edits. But when we believe these fakes, we erase his real work, both dramatic and comedic. Worse, we reduce him to a meme, not a man. The real story is richer, a Shakespearean actor who can break your heart in Schindler's List, make you laugh in Family Guy, and move you to tears talking about his late wife. That's not a meme, that's mastery. So no, Liam Neeson was never in The Naked Gun, but maybe that's okay, because the real Liam Neeson is more interesting than any myth. He's a man who can play Oscar Schindler and joke about rescuing a lost teddy bear, who can grieve deeply and still find joy in a silly voiceover, who proves that seriousness and humor aren't opposites. They're two sides of the same soul. Next time you see a Liam Neeson in The Naked Gun clip, you'll know the truth, and you'll appreciate the real man even more. If you enjoyed this myth-busting deep dive, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more from Legend Story, where we separate fact from fiction and honor legends as they truly are. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and maybe rewatch Love Actually. You'll never see Liam Neeson the same way again.